Hey there, folks. When I checked earlier, the CSS Battle of the Day had not loaded. I hope it is now. I am Joe Crawford of artlung.com, and pretty much every day I do the CSS Battle and record it. All right. Oh, I like this. I like this pattern so much. Oh, I like it so much. Today, today, this guy is, what is he? How do we, so I love a repeating pattern like this. I'm deciding how to do it. So obviously we put green on the body, one way or the other, whether that's on a body tag or an ampersand tag or some other technique. So let's push things down. How little can we do? 3, 28, 27. And that's, and I guess we needed another number here, 50, 50, 60, 70. And then the height then is 70, 72, 3, 4, 5, 6, 75. So 75, 27 is our margin, or our margin's 3, 4, 5. All right. This is what we created. And how straightforward is this? Because it sort of is offset, I think it's one. Well, let's start with a radial gradient and then see that repeats. So the radial gradient is going to have a background position of 0, 0. It's going to have a width of probably 40 pixels, 40 pixels. And I'm going to put a circle, so 1Q or the keyword circle at, 10 pixels, 10 pixels. And it's going to be this red color, 10 pixels, and transparent. And that's how you get a bunch of circles. So we're going to adjust those numbers, 15 and 15. And then 15 is the radius. Oh, it's close. So it's a little further apart. So we make it 50 and 50. Oh, even better. It's more, it's like 100, 120, 120, 120 probably. So that's our first thing. Oh, and moreover, actually, you know what? I think it is. I think it's 60 and 60. And now we just have to fix those guys. And we can do that with two conic gradients that are basically identical. So we're going to put those into a variable. So var dash dash c for conic gradient, and that's going to be at 30 pixels, 30 pixels. It's going to be transparent, 75% around, and it's going to be the red color, 0. Now that's a variable, and it's nowhere yet. I'm going to put it on var dash dash c, comma. Well, now I just created a square there. And this has got very similar numbers, but not the same. I think we're going to put that, well, to start, we'll do 0, 0, but we're going to need to move it over. Actually, no, let's not start it in the wrong place. Let's do 60%, 60, or no, sorry, 60 pixels over, and then 0 pixels down. So that's the background position. And then the width is going to be probably a 180 or no, 120. So there, that's what I'm getting at. You can see that. So now our first row lines up and we need that to repeat. So let's make it tall. How about 120 pixels again? And boom, that does it. So now the next one, we're going to say var dash dash C And again, we're going to see that one just in the top corner. So now we're off. So vertically, it's going to be the middle. So we only need one number. So we're going to do 0, and then we're going to set a width of 120 pixels. Oh, no, that's not right. Uh, okay. Oh, 50%. Oh, I need a height. That's what I need. I need a height. How about 60 pixels? 80? 200? Oh, so I'm not thinking hard enough about these numbers. So let's just start again. Comma. Okay, so it's in the upper corner. So what do I need to do to move it down? If it's a background position, I need to do 0, 60 pixels. There we go. And then the width is 120 pixels. There it is. So I was jumping the gun on those numbers. I don't know what made me jump the gun, but that was not good. No good. So let's submit. That's great. I enjoyed that. I believe this is 100% match. We'll find out soon enough. We'll minify, unit replace, as always. Those are the GitHub plugins that are always linked from each one of these videos. And I think we'll stop there. I've been doing longer 30-minute videos where I do lots of explorations. This is one that you could do a bunch of box shadows with. You do one square, one circle, and however many box shadows you'd need. Boom. That's a list. Um, this is the kind of thing that you could do if you were using sibling-index, a newer technique. You could do some interesting stuff and just make a bunch of elements and they would align perfectly. This is also the kind of thing that you could do, create all those elements and then you create a flex context with a gap of 60 pixels. And that will flow very nicely, assuming you've got nice margins on the ends. And then every odd one is different. Oh, now see, now I want to do it. Now I want to do that. So let's go blank template and try to do this quickly. So we want aspect, I'm gonna do aspect ratio 1. That's how you make a square. That's one of many ways you should make a square, I should say. We're gonna say on the body, display flex. This guy is 30 pixels tall. And if I make 2, there they are. I'm going to give it a gap of 30 pixels. I want to flex wrap. Wrap. I know I'm making longer videos, but this will be fast, I think. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So what did I make? 6? And just copy the whole thing again. And now we have a bunch of elements. And I can do what? P colon nth child odd. And what, the border radius? 50%. There it is. So I kind of have it. Let's adjust these margins. 2, 3, 4, 5, 55, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this number 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And then probably need to zero out the margins on these guys. Here, margin 0. Oh, and so there's our set. Now our gap, is it different? So there, let's push this top margin, 60, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. So because it changes, um, and I could say So just because I'm doing this in silly ways, I'm going to say, I'm going to use the has operator. I'm going to say, or I'm going to use a not operator, not B. Or let's see, P not. So what do we need to do? What's this? What's the quickest solve? Given this weird way that I've done this, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we did how many? We did six, 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 and six. Terrible. This is bad code, but it's fun, right? It's super fun. Okay. Oh my, I've broken the whole thing. Nth child, odd. Ah, there we go. Okay, so B, I want it to be flipped. So B, I'm gonna say uh border radius 0. B border radius 0. And I'm gonna say B nth child, odd. Oh, B nth child, odd. There we go. So that's a lot of code. There are ways to optimize this. I didn't plan to doing this. We're 12 minutes. All right, not too bad. Let's blank. Oh, no, not that. Minify and then unit replace. I don't think there's any. This is not efficient code, but that's the way how you do it. Like that's how straightforward it is to use Flex to create a bunch of elements that are alternating like that. Pretty fun. Not better code. That was fun. I hope you're doing well. If you're in the US, you might be watching a big game. If you're not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either way, really. But if you're enjoying it, enjoy it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Go make a webpage. See you around.